So we're live.
We're live. Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Nerdy Up North podcast. It's a nerdy podcast and it's hosted by Northern Nerds. I am one of your hosts, Sam.
And I am the other host, Paul. Joining us tonight, we've got we thought the other week we had the devil and the angel with us, but no, we truly have the demon and the saviour of Nerdy Up North with us. We've got, as I've named him before, the maestro of the Mega Drive, the ninja of the Nintendo, the Game North guru, the saviour of the pile driver, that is Jake. And we've got Chris.
Pioneer of the screw top method.
And we've got Chris.
All right.
Yay!
who was saying really offensive things before we went live, and it was like, "Oh, Chris, get it out of the way. We can't have you this." And if anyone's panics or weird watching Chris, his camera might move. He's been doing party tricks all day, so well,
I've just learned this.
It's just learned it. Yeah. Learned how it works.
It's not going to do it now. It's just going to make you look like an idiot.
You know, don't mistake this for lack of focus on the show or anything.
Yes.
He is locked
there
in.
It is.
Yes. So tonight we are going to do our best to talk about one of the craziest mentalist movies that we've ever seen for a while, and two, not get a warning from YouTube, because it seems to be our thing at the moment. We could say things that we think is normal and just implied conversation, and yes, we're getting shocking content warnings and stuff, but yeah, we're not
That's
shocking.
not true. You guys weren't being polite. I'll throw up the X if the conversation goes too wrong.
Yes. So we're gonna have we'll have like a swear jar or something. Let's see who swears the most, and you've got to pay
The
10
troll
pence.
toll.
The troll
Troll if you want to get in this one.
Gay man. Ah.
Nothing wrong with that story.
Yes. So Sammy, would you like to do the disclaimer, please?
Yes. And hello to everyone in the chat before I start. Happy Sunday. Sure. Everything discussed in today's episode is our opinions, and it's our opinions alone. And if you'd like to discuss anything from today's episode, please come and join us on the Facebook group. You can come and join the Nerdy Up North Discord, or in the comment section where we can have an open discussion. But what we won't have is anyone coming for us and telling us our opinions are wrong, because we can all agree to disagree in fandom. So let's keep it fun, keep it kind, and keep the toxic behaviour out of nerdism.
Well said. Yes.
Thank you.
And we've got some new people in the chat as well. So hi there, hello JD Grant, nice to see you. Howdy.
Hi.
Yes. So
Yes.
we did have an episode planned for this week, and I think after the numerous conversations that me and Sammy had,
We did.
where this movie just kept popping up in conversations, like organically and weirdly kind of fit as well. We were like, why don't we just review this movie? It'll be easier, because let's be honest, rather than trying to watch as much Brooklyn Nine-Nine as possible to get it all fresh, we've spent all weekend binge watching Stranger Things. So except from Chris, who hates that type of stuff, he just watches sharks fighting sharks. That's all he likes.
I did audition for it.
Oh, I saw. Yeah,
You did, yeah, well done.
I wish I'd got a clip. I wish I'd downloaded now. I didn't think on my feet
You
with
looked,
that one.
you look younger than most of the Stranger Things children.
What was weird?
Hello, fellow children.
Hello, fellow children. I was like, oh god, if you weren't ever going to be put in a register, it was going to be for that.
Oh,
Put a backwards
and
cap on you. I think we can get you in.
He had his Dharma glasses on too, didn't he?
All the rage.
It's the 80s glasses. He looks like, was it Alexei? Not Alexei. The Russian...
Oh, the Russian. Oh yes, was it Lex? No.
What, Yakov Smirnov or
Oh
whatever?
no, the one in season 2, was it?
Right.
Yeah.
Got shot.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah. I could have played him easy. I can do a Russian accent.
No.
Please don't. Please don't.
We always get taken off by Russia anyway.
Yeah.
They don't like us for some
They
reason.
don't like us. But before we get into the movie, as always, I've got the taglines.
I think the title of the movie is the best tagline. The man with two brains. Like, what do you expect with that?
But you're going to love the taglines. And...
Right, okay.
Because the first one is, so funny you'll laugh your head off.
Oh, God.
Hey.
Hey!
Still on.
He's is a world-famous brain surgeon who wants only one thing in a woman: the perfect mind in the perfect body. In a world.
He did get obsessed with that mid-movie, yep.
Yep. Steve Martin is a world-famous surgeon. He invented screw-top, zip-lock brain surgery. Trust him.
Would you have trusted him?
No.
That doesn't make us want to watch the film, to be
No.
honest.
Well, this one might.
Right.
This one might.
Right.
Danger! Health warning! Watching this movie may cause severe brain damage.
Oh, I'd watch that.
That's true.
I love breaking rules.
That's the last one.
Yeah. Now, me and we've had a little bit of discussion before before we went live as well about this movie. I don't know about Jake and Chris, but me and Sammy remember watching this when we were very, very young.
Way too young.
Explains a lot, honestly.
It really does.
I remember this as a family-friendly movie.
Yep.
It's
Yep,
not
me
a
too.
family-friendly movie.
It's anything but. Even the opening thing screams 80s horror.
Yeah.
So how did my parents think this was okay?
It was very vibe of like weird science or like something a bit wacky and a bit like.
No,
like,
Paul, it wasn't. It was nothing like weird science because that is children friendly.
Don't know. They have a shower in it with Kelly as well. So
In the 80s, was it not a time where your parents used to give you the lit cigarette while they zip your coat up?
I
before you
absolutely
went to
hate the
school?
fact that you've asked that question.
oh, they used to send you to the shops to buy a packet of fags.
Oh my god, with a note.
Yeah.
Dad, you know what?
I didn't think that like watching it back today. I was watching it like thinking, oh, I'm gonna watch a bit of comedy, watch a bit of Steve Martin, get a few laughs. I was like, oh shit, there's Kathleen Turner's tit. Wow, didn't expect that.
Yeah.
Then like
Full nip.
full nip as well, and then seeing like I've forgotten the name now, but I know Chris did an impression in the chat of the prostitute. Like just goes, can I see the goods before? And it just opens up. I was like, okay, I can't remember this as a kid, but yes, a lot of boobs.
It was more the lingering shot on the butt that raised my eyebrows. Let me tell you that much.
Yeah.
It was a good butt though.
Yeah.
Wasn't her butt, but it was a good butt.
Oh, okay.
So yes, this wasn't as family friendly thing, but I have to admit, I've absolutely loved watching this back today. It brought back so many memories.
Mm-hmm.
It had literally every single type of comedy in there. It was like slapstick, dad humor, like physical comedy. The things that Steve Martin is absolutely brilliant at. And I love Steve Martin in like certain movies he's done, like Parenthood, The House Sitter, anything he's done with Goldie Hawn is just amazing. But he was on fire in this, and I literally laughed all the way through, and it's been a while. And I'll be honest, after the weekend I've had, I needed a laugh
You
as
needed
well.
it. You needed it.
Yeah.
Yeah. This has been in my life for God knows how long, and watching back today was the first time I'd seen it in years. And I'm going, how was I allowed to watch this? And then there was parts that I kept forgetting about, and then like Fran.
Yeah,
totally forgot about her. Totally forgot about the castle in the hotel.
It's like the walls are paper thin, so get careful.
It's like it doesn't look as big on the outside.
It's a TARDIS effect. But this was, if I'm right or wrong, is this the first time you'd seen this, Jake?
Yeah. So this kind of falls into the category of films my dad would talk about being funny, but like, this, it was back in the 90s, so you couldn't just like get a movie at any point. It's not like now we can just magic it onto your TV. This and The Jerk I heard a lot about being good.
Yeah.
But to be honest with you, I haven't checked out a lot of Steve Martin at all. But he's like, I've always heard like how good he is and stuff. Like, and he's like an incredibly physical performer, which I didn't like expect. Like the way he was like, he was legit carrying, like women throughout this. Like he actually looked like he was sort of tired, but you could tell it was like he's actually like putting the effort in to do this.
Yeah.
My favorite part was that weird little hop he had to do off the elevator every time he got stuck halfway up, and he would sort of like crouch down and be like Like, yeah, I had like climb out of the hole like later on. So yeah, the physical stuff was like amazing, and I just kind of miss these movies where it had like a weird concept and they would just go with it.
But it
Like
worked.
well, as long as you commit to it, like we had all that weird stuff, like like I'm just off the top of my head, like something like Liar Liar, where it's like, oh, a lawyer who gets cursed to tell the truth all the time. And they just kind of went with that, and that was your entire movie. Like it didn't really have any more like message to tell you than that.
No, I agree with you. You're saying like it out there humor, like the concepts and like the ideas in this. It's just like where did the like I know probably the 80s it was a lot of drugs, so it's like where did they come up with like the ideas or what the things? But Steve Martin as a performer, you get everything. He's very much like all or nothing in his performance. And I remember watching was it Murders in the in the apartment or
Only Murders in the Building.
Oh, not Murders in the Building. And it was kind of like I was loving it, but it wasn't getting the full Steve Martin effect until the last episode when he gets numbed, and he's like wheelbarrowing off, crawling around like with these using his legs and arms. And it was like that's the Steve Martin I remember. And that's the Steve Martin that like kind of brought it back and like kind of breaks you at the same time. But yeah, like you can't like you forget like how much of a powerhouse like the performances is like Kathleen Turner. Oh my god, I know she's done some amazing things, and like she's still like a great like she does mostly voice acting now because she always has that voice, and she'll always be remembered as Jessica Rabbit type thing. But in this, it's not just she's there because she's beautiful, but she stands toe to toe and puts in just as good a performance as Steve Martin, and as you said, Jake, with the type of performance or the type of roles these movies is, it lives and dies on how serious the performers do about like taking it as well.
Yeah, just go with like the stupid jokes and the ridiculous lines. They have to just say it into each other's faces and not crack up at the same time.
So this has been in Steve Martin's world for a while. He was part of the writing team on it, and so along with Carl Reiner. Who it's weird because I can say Rob Reiner fine, which is his son, but when it comes to Carl Reiner, I struggle saying his surname for some reason. But yeah, so when it come down to picking down, because Carl wrote it with Steve, this is a collaborative effort that this is many collaborative efforts they did together. But when it came down to director, they wanted to go with somebody else.
Right.
I don't know how this would have went, but they wanted David Cronenberg.
Oh, jeez. Would have had brains coming out of brains and like
but luckily he was working on Scanners at the time,
right.
So
yeah, but like what did they want him to do exactly? Turn it into a horror movie.
Well, essentially it is a horror film. It is a horror comedy. The elements are there, it's just that the fact that the comedy overtakes the horror is but it is essentially
it's like you said today, it's a modern day telling of Frankenstein in a way.
It was only until we were standing in his castle, and he was mapping his plan out, knowing, oh my god, it's Frankenstein all over again. It's man playing God.
Well, and he does literally turn into like Igor for a second when he's trying to get a body.
Like, oh my god, David Warner, I absolutely love that man so much. He is just absolutely brilliant. But in this, especially when he's standing up against Steve Martin, who could have floored him in every scene, he like stands his own.
Yeah, they were really good together. Like when they start like shouting at each other, it was believable that they were having like an argument. But yeah, I did like that running joke as well. How he would always like order like a really stupid like
drink,
peaky drink.
It's the straw. It's the straw. You know when he first hands him the drink and he gives it. It's like this really long straw, and he's drinking it like nonchalantly, like this is normal.
But you know what makes it even funnier in 2025? Like there's people now who've built that bar in their modern houses, and they're like, "Oh, this tiki stuff." Like, in the 80s, they were already making jokes about it.
I know, Chris. As soon as we said this movie, like it was totally up your street. And when I've loved, as soon as we start messaging today saying we're all watching it, and how excitable you got, you were like a little puppy dog. This was probably your type of movie, up at, like to the T, was it?
Yeah, I loved it. I mean, Steve Martin, as you saying, he's got all sorts of different humor, but my favorite ones were stuff like, do you know when Dolores was like, "Who are those assholes?" And then he's laughing and saying, "It's pronounced Azalea, silly." I'm like, "Oh, that's amazing." I would say something like that now.
Yes. The dry sense of humor is your dry sense of humor. I totally see it.
It was just hilarious how evil she was as well. Like she just sees some people waving from the porch.
Yeah, these nice gardeners. Who are those assholes? Even the the German subtitles when he gets pulled over as well, and he realizes he can speak English, and he's like, "Oh, we don't have to have the subtitles now. That clears a lot of space."
There was like very much because at the time, like if you think about the movies that came out, like the Naked Gun, Airplane, and stuff, it was very much like not spoof, but also like fun and games and stuff. Like to the one that always stuck with us. I don't know if it was it Airplane? It's got all the shit's really hit the fan. You see a lump of shit flying to the fan.
But they were more literal over on the Airplane side, like the Leslie Nielsen kind of thing.
But then, like when he's in the doctor's office and he's talking about being like pent up aggression, he pulls the handle off, and the doctor's just sitting there like this all the time. And and you don't even realize he's walking around like this, and he's like, and he just turns around and goes, "Okay, so what time is are you set to go in to get your fingers removed from your face?" And he's like, 11 o'clock, and they pulled him. You're like, oh shit, he's glued his fingers to his face. It's just like absolutely hilarity. It's like, and like, again, it's just like the humor that's there. Like when he sticks the lips on the brain jar.
Oh my gosh!
I was just like,
and she's like, "How do I look?"
And then she's like, "Were you kissing your brain out on the lake today?" And he's like, "What?"
Did anyone clock the voice of the brain?
No.
Yes.
Sissy Spacek.
Oh,
I couldn't say any in there. It's weird because we know Sissy Spacek as Carrie, and Carrie's voice is quite sweet, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But she really does have a country drawl right underneath it that is really hidden. But she does when she says "mama," you can hear it. But yeah, that was Sissy Spacek.
I was surprised as well. I think it was near the start because there's a cameo because I looked through the cast list and everything, and he's not listed in the cast. The guy from the Reanimator,
Jeffrey Combs. He's on the Wikipedia one,
right?
But I don't know if that's something that's like being added because they now recognize who he is.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's Jeffrey Combs.
Because he was the one shaving the love heart. He's like, but we're not shaving love heart in her pubes. He's like, but why are you shaving her? Like, it doesn't look pretty.
If it was Christmas, would you hang something off it?
I suppose if it was a Christmas tree. Sorry.
I've actually got a fact about Sissy Spacek in this. So she wanted to try something new.
Right.
So she accepted an off-screen role. But to get accredited and paid as an on-screen actor, Carl Reiner insisted she got a brain scanned, and it got sculpted, and that's actually a sculpture of her brain in the jar.
Wait there, is this one of Chris's facts?
I don't know because he said he was going to do this week to us.
Right.
Sorry, what?
You know what? You've already pre-warned us that you were going to try and catch us out on something.
What are you talking about?
For fans of the podcast who don't know.
Tell me Sammy wouldn't have found that on IMDb.
Chris has got a new game where he
I can see Sammy typing right now to try and verify it. I can see it.
I've got IMDb open.
Chris's face when he spreads misinformation on the internet.
Chris and his misinformation.
Talk amongst yourselves because I know what he's like. He already pre-warned us he was going to do this.
What are you talking about?
Me and Paul are fine to just agree with it. Like, yeah, that sounds right. I thought I was going to say I really enjoyed the part where he asked his wife for a sign whether or not
no.
It was like the most ghost activity you've ever seen.
Right, I think you're making that one up.
You know the hilarity with his wife and like the remembrance of it, because that was the sign. And you had the big painting as well.
Yeah.
But when he goes to his pocket and you think he's going to pull out a photograph of his wife.
It's a doll.
It's a doll, yeah.
It's like a bobblehead.
It's a doll.
Is that her? No, it's a doll.
And they were pretty much doing everything they could to make sure he wasn't paying attention to the driving, even though it was green screen driving. Like,
it's that
he's
driving.
like bashing he's like bashing the steering wheel and everything.
It's we were referred to now as Lee driving, shall we say?
Oh yeah,
the danger driver.
He drives like he's on a green screen.
Well, yeah. Oh, I like, and again, I know we've had this conversation a lot when it comes to like movies from the 80s or from different. It was very much of its time, very much the thing. I know there were certain jokes in this that probably or like what we were very surprised about, words and things used that wouldn't be used in polite society or in context in these days, but you've got to take yourself out of like
they all came out of Kathleen's mouth.
no, that was
Yeah.
that was the scary thing.
What do you call her? A scum queen?
I was going to say he did popularize the word scum queen.
But Sammy did come up with an interesting fact today with Kathleen that I didn't know about, because I know certain actresses and actors use body doubles for certain things. So when we saw her breast, I was like, that cannot be Kathleen Turner's breast, because like she's like, I don't think she's ever showed that much
Paul
skin.
would know.
But
that mole's in the wrong place.
Sammy told us it was in fact her boob, but she had a body double for another scene. What would you want? What was that, Sammy?
It was the ass rubbing scene.
Right.
And do you know what she told Carl Reiner?
Right.
She told them to get someone else's ass to rub. Because you're not rubbing mine.
Nobody touched the ass.
And do you know what? She's never ever not done her own body double. Like she's always been and done her own body takes. If that's the right word.
Yeah.
But this one, she told them to get a stunt double in.
I mean, she was inventing OnlyFans when you think about it.
You don't want me to have a job. You don't want me to make my own money.
Dolores was such a brilliantly written character, though.
Yes.
She was absolutely fantastic. And the wardrobe choices, Jesus Christ, they were amazing. She looked like yes, and she looked like a Hollywood starlet in the 80s. Yeah. The feather bit at the end, the purple feather, I was like, when I saw that, I was like, oh God, I remembered why I fell in love with her for when I was a kid. It wasn't Jessica Rabbit, it was this.
No. It's like when she's standing in the hotel lobby and like she looks like a movie star, like, and they get the really uncomfortable conversation with the hotel clerk, and he's like, oh, I want to put a don't disturb sign. He's like, okay, I need 3 minutes of kissing, 4 minutes of foreplay, 20 minutes of oral, or is that classed as foreplay? I was like, what? I was getting, oh no, I want to be not disturbed for 3 hours, and the guy just went 3 hours.
Well, the best thing about that is they didn't go for the low hanging fruit of like, oh, it was 3 minutes. That should do it. Like, kind of thing.
Lucky son of a bitch. Did anyone pick up the Who Framed Roger Rabbit reference in this?
The ears.
No.
Is that what they were doing now?
It was the gun.
Right.
When she went to the gun, she asked for a round of dum-dums.
Oh, right. So that must be what they've made the joke of. So they must have seen this movie and went, okay, a femme fatale, who can we base it on? And that it was just basically a live action Jessica Rabbit in this like on screen that we saw.
Yeah. Sorry, it was David Cronenberg. It wasn't Scanners. He'd done Scanners, and that's what they wanted him for, because he'd done Scanners. It was Videodrome he was doing.
Oh,
sorry.
Video. Yeah.
I've just seen it and thought I needed to correct myself there. This movie is exactly 1 month and 42 years older than me. It came out in June 83, and I was born in July 83.
Oh, okay.
It's nearly the same age. It's like a month older than us.
All these people were yucking around on a film set.
Sorry, I've just said like a month and 42 years older. No, it's a month older.
I was gonna say
it is 42 years.
I was gonna say you're not 12.
No.
The thing that I remember as a kid, though, of my vivid memory, it made us scared of window cleaner.
Did you read the bottle of the window cleaner?
Yeah. Pain in the ass.
Pain in the ass. Pain in the glass.
Oh,
pain in the glass.
So many little references that I'd missed when I was younger, and picking them up now was just brilliant. But it was the minute Fran came on the telly, I was like, "Oh God, she's got to talk! Oh my gosh!"
Oh, what was she
Love
saying?
it.
He was like, "Do you mind me singing?" And he said,
Doop 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 a while.
Some weird, like the songs were so weird in this. Like, I don't know if any of them were actually like jingles from like American radio or anything, but they were just like,
It's the
Was it?
poetry.
yeah, it was like the most insane like
Oh.
poetry.
Oh, pointy.
Pointy beaks or pointy birds.
I lost my mind in 1990.
right, what I'm going to get you to do now, because when I was watching, I was pissing myself laughing. I want us all to try and say his name.
Oh, Michael Huffer.
Chris,
Michael Herfer.
Jake,
Her.
It's Huffer. It's, do you know, it's her name.
Right.
Anne Milmahane. Hey, I can't say it.
I think that like that kind of stuff was pure Steve Martin. Like you could see him just basically pissing himself laughing, saying, "Oh, if I'm gonna get people to try and say this all the way through the film,
all the way through it, and I'm going to correct them every time they say it wrong." And I'm sure he doesn't say it the same way every time.
No.
Do you know what I love? Do you know when Dolores is on the phone and he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm getting married," and she just gives up.
Yeah, no, he goes, "I need to speak to Mr. Huffer," and she's like, "Yes, I'm Mrs. Huffer." Yeah, that's me. Sorry. I didn't expect to get the giggles during this.
Oh, I knew we would be breaking out quite a lot.
Hey, God.
How do you feel this movie would stand up today? Yeah.
In like a now audience.
I did that.
Minus the slurs.
There's not many though. Like for a movie from '83, like bearing in mind the same year, Trading Places came out.
Yeah.
And there was a lot when we did Trading Places, a lot we couldn't talk about.
Yeah.
It's not the case in this one. There's like one section, one tiny section, one sentence that we can't say.
Yeah, and I'm guessing that would have been like straight cut out for like, you know, any kind of TV release, like, you know, ITV would always cut out.
Do you know what though, Jake? I can always remember it being in there.
Right.
So your favorite part?
That's Sammy's favorite word. She says it every day.
How dare you cut that ITV?
Should I watch says to Lee when he sends the audio over?
Oh God!
She's taking it back. Apparently, it's fine.
He did send us a note on the last one.
Lee is a scum queen, though. Let's face it.
He's not here to defend himself, is he?
Can we just say though how much of a good sport Kathleen Turner must have been when she got thrown in that mud as well? Because it wasn't just like a little bit of a splash; she got covered in shit.
Oh yeah,
it went in her eyes and mouth and everything.
Yeah, well, the note I got off Lee on the last ones he sent over was, "Here, I've done the pods, you dirty goth."
So Lee deserves
that's the abuse that I get off him, but I take it because he cuts 4 seconds off an episode for us.
He's the editing maestro. Oh, but...
I'm just looking at the movies that came out in '83, comedy movies that came out in '83, and just wondering how this sits among the rest of them. And so you've got Trading Places, which I feel like that kind of does in a way. For some reason, Superman 3's come up.
All right.
I've never seen it, so I don't know. Would you class that as a comedy?
It's got Richard Pryor,
isn't it?
It's a scary one. It's got the robot woman in it.
Oh, we didn't watch that one when we did Superman. I only watched the first and second in. Monty Python, Meaning of Life.
You can get there's a Monty Python vibe in this movie, like especially with certain humor. Like when they go get the battering ram, that is very Monty Python.
Yeah.
And then you can have your battering ram back and just chuck it. Oh my God, yes. Then you've got like the likes of Cheech and Chong still smoking.
There wasn't. I was expecting more drug references in this, especially like the context. But yeah, because if you think about like the '80s movie, it was very much the high type of comedy. But yeah, there was no like other than the fancy cocktails, there was no drug references in this.
It's that straw. I don't know why that straw just makes us laugh so much.
Did you see where that guy, he sets the tray on fire as well? When he brings up the
Yes.
flaming drink later, takes a step off a step, and it's like, ugh.
Oh, it's called the Tahitian Tiddler or something like that.
It's like
Cocktail.
It's like, you want it flaming? Like,
We'll get Chris to make one live on the podcast once, just to show us like,
yeah, let's bring in
Cocktails with Chris.
To be fair,
lighters.
we have just got some booze in to make practice cocktails for Christmas.
Right.
So that's going to be the
You heard it
unhinged
here
episode that gets
first.
us removed from YouTube.
If he melts the camera, it'll be fine.
No, but
It's all right. It'll zoom him out.
Yeah.
But going back to the question I asked about like today's
Oh,
in today's
yeah,
market, because I don't think this. Again, like if someone watched it now, I don't think they would. Well, they wouldn't find it as offensive or outlandish as some movies, but I do think this movie would do well if it was remade. I know Steve Martin can't be replaced, but the context for the comedy and the whole horror slash like the serial killer element as well, I think that would play out quite well in today's audiences.
Has it
I mean,
not
you could
already,
replace
though?
the Dolores stuff with like, because I mean, they did it in the Addams Family film with a similar thing, and those phrases were only inserted to reinforce how bad of a woman she was.
Yeah.
She could still be a gold digging horrible person without saying them things. So that's all you'd have to change. I mean, keep in the boobs and stuff, and be fine.
As long as they keep
Couldn't
the
get away
for
with
Chris.
those ass shots in today's.
Yeah, you wouldn't get a
even
PG.
comedy.
It would be a 12 or a 15.
Is this a
Isn't-
Is
PG?
there not an amount of boobs that you can get? Because there's 3 in this.
Well, do you think there's a lot of amount?
There's only you
Yeah,
can only get away with
1
one F word in a PG.
Uh-huh.
I don't know about
Yeah.
boobs.
There's how many was in
Right.
this?
I don't know if there
F words are boobs.
F word?
I can't remember
wasn't
much, but there wasn't much swearing in this movie.
No, he swears, he says it.
Mm.
When he's talking to David Warner, he says that he drops an F bomb, and I think
Right.
that's the only time I remember hearing it. Yeah.
But like with certain elements, though, I just love how far and how ridiculous thing. Like when he goes back with with the body and the brain to get the machine working, and he's like, "Oh, the machine's dying," and it's like, "You idiot! It's coin operated." And it's like it's like an old arcade machine that they use the guts for. So each element is like different like videos or things from an arcade, to the point when the police get there and it all goes wrong. You get Steve Martin bouncing about like a pinball machine.
Oh my god!
And he also gets turned into pixels at some point.
Yes.
Which,
Yes.
When he comes out of the machine, his hair's all over the place. I was just like, that was just,
But
that
tho-
shouldn't have worked, but it did.
I did.
Yeah, like those are the kinds of like comedy moments I like as well, where they don't slow it down for the joke. Because he's like, "Oh, I've got like 6 quarters," and he's like, "That's exactly how much we need." Like, instead of it being like a really long, drawn out like
Yeah.
joke, they just like keep moving with it, and it's like, "Yep, this is getting just more ridiculous." And then and the battering ram guys run in to do their stunt.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I wonder how much was improv though.
I mean, they probably worked some of it out, but it didn't seem improv. I think that was
No.
very much like a Saturday Night Live 90s
Mm,
thing that they used to do.
yeah.
To be honest, there's not a great deal of information about this movie.
Right.
As in,
Yeah.
like, fact-wise, like, there's not a great deal about it. There's, like,
They used to
obviously...
just make them back then. Like, once the
Yeah.
job was finished, they moved on.
Yep,
to the
and they
next
moved on. Yeah, you're right. They did, because they were just...
Yeah. This
Next
is like
one.
this is like the thing that Jake loves though, because when they made movies and you had film stars, there was no social media, there was no internet where like things would get out and things.
Oh,
so you didn't even hear about stuff that goes on set. Like people used
Yeah.
to keep things behind closed doors. And I know that's like when we've talked to Jake in the past, he's like, wasn't it a better time? Wasn't it easier when you didn't
When
hear your
celebrities
heroes?
shut up.
Yeah. We didn't
like-
know everything about them.
This time you had to go. It's more classy. You had to go on a chat show and talk to some late night host who would then ask the behind the scenes questions, and
Yeah.
maybe you'd get a comment. Like
Mhm.
that's where the ask double information comes from some talk show. But yeah, no, I did like the vibe of this because you could tell it was just sort of people having fun
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
messing about, but they still somehow got a movie out of it by the end.
It's actually could be classed as a bit of a spoof movie as well.
Yeah.
It hits a lot of different tropes because, like, even the murder mystery thing where it's like from the murderer's eyes and everyone's like, "Oh, hi, what are you doing here?"
Well,
I thought that was genius, to be fair.
Yeah,
it is.
Me too. The main film that they spoofed was Donovan's Brain from 1953, and they also parodied classic B movies, which Chris will love. A Beast of Blood from 1970.
Blood Beast.
They've got this title. The Saved Hitler's Brain from 1968.
Right, what's this? I'm writing it down.
And The Brain That Wouldn't Die from 1962. So they're the movies that they kind of parodied and were obviously inspired when they were doing this. Do you know the lady who walks into the lift and you see the killer for the first time, Dewey's killed? Do you know who that is?
No.
It's called Reiner's wife.
All right.
It's Mrs. Reiner.
Mrs. Reiner.
And I knew, do you know, I knew that. I don't know why I knew that, but I knew it's not Rob Reiner's mum because that's his third wife. But yeah.
Wait, he married his mum? No.
But I knew that was Carl Reiner's wife. Yeah. Yes, they're the three movies that were parodied in that.
But can we talk about the elevator scene as well? Because I thought it was hilarious, like the whole concept and idea where the hotels are being terrorized by the elevator murderer, and how they got past and said, well, to stop the murders, we just don't go in the elevator. How about having surveillance, having people like guard the elevators, watch over? That would make more sense than just say, oh, if you accidentally go in the elevator, you might die.
And how it was like and how it was a totally unrelated, like, oh well, this method of death kills the brain last, but it had nothing to do with like the whole brain science. It was just like a coincidence.
Yeah. It's actually really crazy the fact that this movie got to us in the first place, because it really does lie and rely on Steve Martin, because we never got a cinema. The UK did not get a cinema release for this.
Right.
It literally went straight to video in 1986.
VHS.
It went straight to video in 1986, and that was the first time we ever heard about it.
Right.
So for UK people, it really must have been, the Steve Martin effect is the reason why we know it.
See, this is a staple. Like I think I discussed it with the John Candy movies. It's like a bank holiday or Christmas. It's not set in Christmas, but these movies used to be on around Christmas time. Like that used to watch. Like
let's watch the ass movie, everyone, as a family.
Oh,
the prostitute scene's coming up.
Gather round,
she had absolutely magnificent boobs, by the way.
Yes. And they
magnificent,
were real.
And they are
real.
They were. Also, we've got to mention the best part of this whole thing is that little girl.
Oh,
that little girl. Yeah. She was 4 years old, and she memorized everything. Someone says to Carl Reiner, "Has she got cue cards?" And he's like, "No."
No,
she
Steve
doesn't.
Martin's just in front of her. His lines were ADR though, like he wasn't saying that to her, so he had help. He was in a recording booth doing that bit, you could tell.
The fact that she relayed that all back out was just brilliant.
Yeah, I thought that was hilarious, like not knowing what kind of film this was, and you end up with this like, like wealthy husband, like murder woman, and she ends up like fighting them on the lawn and killing the dog. And they have the little gurney for the dog afterwards as well.
Yes.
The bodies are getting carted away.
When they threw the cat up in the air and land on the pit, and it's good. That's my Ren wand.
Yeah.
It's the cat in the surgery. Get that cat out of here. Why is there a cat in surgery? In brain surgery.
To be fair though, there was a lot going on that side. It's like, put some sweat on my lip. Wipe the sweat off my lip.
Yeah, and then there was all them guys like dressed up like the village people just hanging around.
Yes, just watching.
But they made no again, this is why I love this film as well. They made no like big deal about it. It was like a guy dressed up like Tonto and Robin or something like that.
Yeah.
The Lone Ranger, sorry. So you see them for a split second, you go, did I say that? Did that really happen? Then they give you a longer shot afterwards when they just stand there watching. It was like,
and like more people, I do like that in comedy though, where people just like accept it and move on rather than like point at the thing and be like,
look, it's funny, that's funny.
It was very Naked Gun. Like the
Yeah.
thing with the Naked Gun humor as well is like you might watch the film once and miss 20% of the jokes, but then when you
Yeah.
watch it again, you pick up on the jokes that you missed last time.
Can I make a request that we do some form of Naked Gun movies? Because one, I've never seen
Are we
them.
allowed?
or even Aeroplane, anything like I've never seen them, so I'd be in. Look at Chris, yay!
Oh,
That's my one of my requests for next year.
the only way we can do the Naked Gun is if Chris dresses up like O.J. Simpson.
Right. I'll do it.
We won't get taken down for shocking content. We just get taken down.
Come on, say just keep saying the glove doesn't fit.
Quit. Quit.
So I've got the Chewbacca defense ready.
Oh god! I was just thinking while we were talking earlier, and we mentioned the fact that Jeffrey Combs is in this for like all of 2 seconds. But the similarities between Reanimator and this is quite spooky.
Yes, it's about heads getting removed, I guess.
Well, it's about it's reanimating, isn't it, in a sense, and the methods of doing it. The 2 doctors.
Well, it's just like a different variation of Frankenstein, really, isn't it? Like at the end of the day, like Reanimator is almost like a version of Frankenstein, just more.
It's man playing God, so
yeah.
I thought they were gonna do more with the sort of contraptions, if I'm honest, because like they save it right till the end, but I definitely feel like other movies would have been like brain swapping like a bunch of stuff. But I wonder if it was literally just like special effects budget. It was like, well, we can't make all the all the fireworks go off, like all the pyro.
Can't afford to animate this gorilla.
Oh my God.
I thought they were
What is it with
I thought we're gonna get more gorilla jokes. To be fair,
what is it with 80s comedy and gorillas? Because it's in trading places too.
It's just funny.
They'll go put a monkey in there. It'll be funny. Get the monkey man.
There was somebody credited as like the gorilla creator or something, and that was like the official credit.
I have to admit, I don't know if it was a man in the suit or animatronics, but that was a good gorilla in this movie.
I think it was one of them animatronic faces, you know, like the Ninja Turtles. Because when it was like when he thought he was speaking to her, it definitely looked like it was like the animatronic face.
It looked exactly the same as the one. The Metronome.
Because I know Sammy's big on this as well. Can we give credit to this movie for the practical effects as well? Because the little things like the spinning top on the head, that was so well done. I
love the sound.
I know it's done with the sound as well. The sound was
great. I love the sound.
Yeah, and as you said, like the explosions, like people getting thrown out of like buildings, landing swim pools. That's a dangerous stunt as well.
Like whatever they did to have that, like I know it was like a stunt man, but whatever dive they did where it just looked like Steve Martin's body like flying upside down, it just looks so funny.
But the doctor died. I love that line. No, I was gonna. Sorry, my brain's going all over the place with this film.
She needs a brain replacement. Quick, Chris, screw away.
Chris. Oh my God, no, that was
think about Steve Martin's boner.
Oh Christ!
Oh my God,
the sexual tension in this movie was ridiculous. It was the sci-fi element to it of making it where he could only pick up on what the brain was saying. Yeah. So it was a telephony thing. I liked that nobody else could hear her.
Yeah. It made
I like when he put his hand in, he was like, get the hand out.
It was the fact he didn't know where to put his hand after. He's like, do I run it through me head?
On the back of his head, yeah.
What do with me hand?
Maybe it's because he touched the juice, but I did like that. That was his first reaction. Just like stick his hand right inside.
Yeah, touch the brain. And the thing is, though, morbidly, I know what happens if you did touch the brain. It wouldn't be good. You only have
offset jelly, innit?
Yeah, you only have a certain amount of time between death and to do what they did there before the brain just goes.
Or put in the oven.
Morbid minute with Sammy.
Or if you put in the oven, you can cook your nines.
Oh yeah.
You made her lose her nines. And you know what I really love about going back over these films is finally getting the joke.
Yeah.
Is finally getting the joke, because, like I say, watching this as a kid, there's no way I got jokes like that at all. So it was a nice feeling today going back and watching it.
Yeah, I think one of the jokes that I got as an adult is that I didn't get as a kid. I just thought he was taking a temperature when she was sucking on his finger.
Yes. Yes.
I didn't get the connotations
How
from
did
that.
my parents let me watch this?
So watching it now, I was like, oh, that's what they meant. But
I
back then I
don't
was
know
like,
if
oh.
I could. I generally don't know if I could watch this now with my parents, in the same room. I don't know if I could do it.
Too much sexual tension.
There's certain films that like
when he was like seeing his boss as well, and he was like, "But in the finger sucking department, I'm very satisfied."
When he starts nicking on when they get the X-ray and humping the door.
He's humping it.
Yeah, and the guy's just not reacting at all.
No.
Well, he can't. He's got his fingers glued to his chin. He looks so familiar. There's so many people in this who looked incredibly familiar.
Well, it's very much at the time, like the
character actors.
Yeah,
you're
right.
That the 80s was littered with them, like where the probably didn't use many cast members now compared to what they did back then. People used to just bounce from movie set to make a paycheck as well.
Yeah.
So they're not quite extras, but they're not quite stars. So you'll see them in other movies or playing similar characters. Like you used to get people that was police chief on about 15 different 80s movies and stuff like that.
Exactly right. The guy who played that doctor, he's called Peter Hobbs, and he's most famous for Perry Mason,
right?
And the FBI, the Tim Conway Show, The Odd Couple. Like, he's a character actor in exactly what you've just said.
But that's what I love about 80s movies as well, is that you get to know these characters, you get to know these people. It gives it makes it feel a little bit more like, I'm not trying to think of the right word, like nostalgic, but also like cozy as well. Like you're watching something that you've almost seen before. It was like watching an episode of Murder She Wrote. You knew who was the killer because the most famous person was always the killer in the show.
That's true.
I couldn't believe how much
I had to Google who Merv Griffin was before this.
I immediately Googled it because I'd heard the name probably on The Simpsons or something like that, but no idea.
I knew the name. I
just love killing.
You're not going to turn me in.
Love it.
You're not going to turn me in. No, you're going to turn yourself in because I'm busy.
Yeah, like promise me.
I've got too much to do. I just love at the end of the film where he's like, Merv Griffin is still at large, and if you have any sightings, please tell your theatre management.
I wonder how many people shopped him, though. That would be hilarious, because you do get a few special people who will watch the film and get, Merv Griffin is really a murderer. Let's get him to the police.
I couldn't believe how much mileage they got out of the paper doors joke as well.
Oh my god!
Just the way he was walking through it just looked amazing.
It was when his butler had a hold of it, and he's humming away as he's walking through, and he just walks it, but he just, instead of doing anything, he just hums as he walks back with it.
But there was almost like no effort to walking through it. It was like really amazing, like set prop design.
Oh, the separate, like the castle as well, like the interior. I know it was all like polystyrene and stuff, but that was so well done.
It's the nonchalantness of it all. Like when why wouldn't he walk through the door and there'd be a giant castle there? Like, why? This is completely and utterly normal. I love that aspect of it, but I always remember as a kid the almost arcade style stuff that they had set up at the end. The ping pong machine, and they've got I so wanted one of them. It reminded me so much of Spaceballs, the arcade style that they use for their computers, their technology of Christ knows what the fuck it's doing.
Everyone wants to pull a giant lever, like at some point. You never get to.
And I know, like when we talked about this last week, the joke at the end, because as I said, it could have been done like in real crass and real like out the thing, but the fact that they made like I say, a larger woman saying, "Oh, I didn't tell him I was a compulsive eater," and like I said, you can tell she was a little bit more plump. But the fact they didn't make a huge like stupidity, and like it was kind of like, oh, it wasn't disappointed, it was like still love. I was like, oh, that was
They use like the old, like the flashback Monica from Friends makeup.
They did.
That's like,
They
we've added
did.
cheeks, therefore now she's fat.
Yes. So when he carry, I know he does the carry her up the stairs with her when she's a bit bigger.
But tell you what,
But
though, that was hilarious, though. Like,
it's watching his legs.
Yeah.
Watch his
That's what I mean, he's
action.
so
Watch
strong.
his legs.
Yeah.
Like how, like you have to be strong to do that. Like what the hell's he been on?
But even if she is light as a feather, he is still making that look. And it's the way his legs buckle. Like, how does he manage to, like, he's so bendy. But I always find it hilarious when he does it with Dolores and there for ages. And he's like, did you capture the moment? And he's like, yes.
Yeah.
And we even managed to get the photographs back as well.
Which is a joke kids won't understand. But you
No.
used to
No,
have to
they
wait.
won't. They won't understand that pain of having to wait for them to be done.
I really liked the plot as well when
you
she was
sent them
gonna
to the printer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was a whole afternoon job waiting around for that.
Unless you went to see Robin Williams when it was 1 hour photo.
But then he would talk about your Evangelion
I wouldn't know that
action
reference.
figures.
I've not seen it.
He's the good guy.
No, I really like the part where she was gonna jump and it became like a proper action movie with like the bricks falling down.
What's the
trying to
thing with
walk.
the sticky hands?
Oh,
my god, we've gone off.
What?
Hold on.
What? Are we off the air?
no, I'm
It's still on.
You're still on?
Yeah.
Mine's just gone off.
Sammy
Just
man.
banned you. No, I didn't.
Paul will tell you if it goes.
No,
Oh
I'm
my
still-
god, okay. No, it just said something went wrong and it just went off.
Oh, no, it was I think it's yours. It must have been
No,
yours.
it's just me. I panicked because I was like, have we said something we're not meant to?
So,
Shut
suction
up
cups.
and everything.
The suction
This-
cups.
You're not,
But
not
the-
meant to talk about that.
But it's how he licks his hands and the.
Yeah.
When I was watching it, I was like, did I really believe as a kid he could do this? But what I didn't notice, what I obviously noticed now as an adult, she's chained the whole time.
Yeah.
She was
Yeah.
totally fine.
Yeah, and she just quickly unhooks it while
And then
when
just
he
chucks
gets
it.
over there.
But
Yeah.
again, how fabulous did she look in that
I'm just-
scene?
Thinking, Sammy, do you know when you're on about believing in the suction cup thing as a kid? Didn't you believe that glowworms used to control the lights?
You do realise that was trauma from my father.
And
And
she
he-
did
he
believe
also-
that you would call Ghostbusters to catch ghosts as well. She did.
No, he also made me believe that I could change the telly with my finger.
Watch them magic fingers there, Sammy.
Yeah.
Do you know what it is?
That's the-
I did exactly the same thing with Finley. Do you know when something's coming next on like Disney Plus or Netflix and it's got the bar that goes like that? When it got to like when it's just about to change, I used to go boop and it changed and he used to be amazed for like a good 6 months.
Oh, bless him. Now,
But make sure you tell him that it's not real because he will go to school and tell people that
Oh
that's
no, he knows
real.
I'm full of shit. He doesn't believe anything I say now.
Oh, good. It took me a while. I trusted that man.
so talking about Finley as well, because me and Sammy watching this. Will you watch this with Finley?
Yeah, would you
No,
let
he
Finley
loves
watch
the ass
this?
scenes.
Yeah.
No, like,
Proper
as
man
in-
Finley.
I'm not saying like now, but like like 8-year-old or something. Would you allow Finley to watch something like this?
I think it depends. He's an innocent country bumpkin. He lives in the middle of nowhere. Like he comes into like Newcastle or the city and he's amazed at how tall the buildings are and how many people there is. So I don't know what he'll be like when he's older.
See, I've got him in
So-
my head. I've got him sitting neck behind Molly and trying to spin on the top of her head, trying to go. I'm going to take your brain out, Mum.
Yeah,
Oh my god!
yeah.
It's what you're talking about that scene when she's on the side of the building. He's like, "There's nothing wrong with you. Just tighten your brain up."
Oh yeah. Quarter turn to the right.
Tighten your brain up.
Oh. But in like all types of like femme fatale type of situations, as
Yeah.
you said, when she went full badass and went to get the gun as
did
well,
she?
that was hilarious. How
Oh,
she was
she
like,
looked like something out of a bloody 50s. Felt like she was movie starlet. But yeah, the whole Dum Dums thing I thought was hilarious. It's like, you do know these
Was
are
that-
illegal.
Oh yeah, is that when she was like, "Oh, so is killing your husband"?
But then you get the whole weird scene where he's being told, "Oh, you've only got the weekend to find a body to to send it and Chris drinking there."
on you.
Oh, bloody hell.
When you were like drinking, it was like dramatic effect.
Dun, dun, dun.
He's drinking window cleaner.
Oh, we're gonna have to turn that trick
My
off.
brain.
But I forgot what I was going to say now. But when he's going through the weekend madness where he's got like to find a body because the brain's dying, because he's like, the brain's out only can last for so long. This one's outlasted everyone else, and he's like running around. It's like someone gets run over, and he's like run over to her and said, "She's beautiful." And he's like touching her up, and it's like, "No, she's dead." And it's like, "With there, get away." He limps away like ego. Then he goes to like a morgue.
Choking her as well.
I remember being a kid wanting that outfit she's got on.
Right. So you would have probably been there trying to steal it while she was dying.
It was the way that the back went down, and it was the color of it. It was that metallic-y silver, and I love that.
But then you get the joke when he's in the morgue. He's I'm looking for something with a bit more spark, and you get the mortician going, "It's a dead body."
It's like, really, none of these. He's like talking like it's like a car salesman, like it's a
Yes. Like, can I see this in a different color? Like, you know. I don't know if that would work with a dead person.
But I think it's fair to say we all love this movie more than what we probably were expecting as well.
100%. And I love the fact that the last 3 weeks it's been brought up, like Paul said, organically. Like, it's just somehow managed to get into the conversation. So when Paul suggested, because he was like, "Listen, it's Stranger Things weekend, do you really want to do Brooklyn Nine-Nine?" I was like, I'm not bothered. And he went, "Well, what about we do?" And I was like, yes.
Sometimes I do have a good idea. But yeah, I'm just out on the moon. Like you say, we've got Jake to watch it as well. Because when I've thought of it back, I always get Jake loves this type of story. He loves like the Jim Carrey. No, he loves acid.
He loves acid.
He is the X-Man. But he does love like humor like Jim Carrey, and I think Jim Carrey modelled himself quite a lot from Steve Martin, which is weird for me to say.
I can see it. No, it's probably, I can definitely see like especially the physical inspiration. Because obviously, like, he's not a big impressions guy, but I can absolutely like see him wanting to like try and get the facial expressions right. But no, this has been hilarious because it's like Big Brother Paul like showing me like, it's like
I hand this down to you.
Pass it down.
Make sure you pay attention at 1:13 minutes.
I've just opened the Wikipedia page up to Steve Martin, and just to look at his credits, man, it's unreal. But my love of Steve Martin comes a little bit later on, possibly around about Parenthood.
Yeah, but that's not Steve Martin being stupid. That's more straight Steve Martin. And I promise this is the best way I would describe Steve Martin if like any of our young listeners have not known much about him. Because to be honest, there'll be probably people from out like the generation now that don't know too much about him. But he is the funniest straight man. Like, he does comedy like it's Oscar-worthy performances. But the humor and stupidity because he is so like kind of like in the moment at the same time. Because
it's so natural.
Yeah.
It's so natural. So what I mean is like Parenthood is the one that I always used to gravitate back to along with this. But I've never seen The Jerk.
No.
Is it Roxanne?
Roxanne is amazing.
I've never seen that. Three Amigos I've seen. I just generally can't remember it, and that obviously his star. It's the starting relationship of him and Martin Short as well.
Yeah.
But the man is 80 years old and still looks fucking fantastic.
To be fair, Steve Martin from the 80s still looks like Steve Martin from now.
Hello, Zeus.
Yeah. I always remember that last episode of season 1 on Only Murders in the Building, because he just couldn't believe that he could still do what
cried. I literally cried on the floor laughing because it was that funny.
He was just I just kept thinking to myself, that man's he's in his late 70s. What is he doing? Why is he doing this? And it's like, because he can, because he's Steve Martin. Honestly, I urge anyone, if you want a really good laugh and you love early Steve Martin's, go and watch his SNL stuff. Because it is absolutely fucking genius. Like when I say it's natural, it really, really is natural.
And if you want to see one of his greatest performances as well, Trains, Planes and Automobiles is like literally one of the movies that will destroy you. In every single way, it'll get you
I'm
like
ready to
laugh.
be destroyed.
It'll make you laugh.
I'm
It'll make
ready
you
to be
cry.
destroyed.
It's emotionally like you've got two powerhouses in John Candy and Steve Martin, not trying to outdo each other, actually playing and setting each other up with some of these like moments that
Working
are
together.
just
Yeah.
honestly, it's just a thing of magic.
Oh.
But yeah, I could just like say wax lyrical about like the performance.
There's
Like
so-
if you go about like Parenthood is probably one of the best casted movies you will ever
It's
see.
crazy.
Like,
The
who's in that
cast
movie?
of Parenthood, you've got Keanu Reeves, Martha Plimpton, Joaquin Phoenix, a very, very young Joaquin Phoenix when he was credited as Leaf. You've got Diane Wiest.
Diane Wiest.
Oh god, the guy who played Amadeus, Tom, what's his face? The guy from Trading Places and
Rick Moranis
Philadelphia.
is
Rick
as well.
Moranis,
Yeah.
yes. It's a wild cast and it's a brilliant film and it's a proper. It gets you. Oh, it gets you in the feels.
Yeah.
It's not like a belly laugh kind of performance either.
No, it's more like it feels like real life. That's the scary thing. It's like a real
Yeah.
family that's going
It
through like
is.
real troubles and real situations. But yeah,
Oh, it's just absolutely brilliant. But to look at his credits, man, it's just wild. His Wikipedia page is huge.
but
It is huge.
that's what she said.
Yeah.
So yes, I don't think anything else to say about this movie. Just if you haven't checked out The Man with Two Brains, fucking do it. It'll be one of the best movies you'll see. Just don't watch it with your parents.
Don't. Don't do it. I don't think I'll ever be able to do it. I told my dad this morning when we were doing it, I was like, oh, I'm going to go home and watch The Man with Two Brains. And he just smiled and laughed at us. Now I know why.
So, Sammy, what's happening tomorrow?
Oh, tomorrow. It is the last episode of the year for the Monsters of North podcast. And we are doing... Who did that?
It was the Ghost of Monsters of North.
We're doing the horrors of 2025.
Like the real world.
Not the world horrors. Not the world horrors, the movie horrors. The movie horrors. The horror movies of 2025 that we have enjoyed. Not so much the commercial side of horror.
Yeah, like stuff that was in the cinemas.
In the cinema, that's right, yes. And it's just we talk about our year as a whole, and we talk about the movies that we enjoyed. Just it's not a great in-depth chat on the movies because obviously there's a lot in there that we could really do episodes on. But that is available tomorrow from 10 o'clock over on the Nerdy Up North YouTube channel. The audio for that episode and this episode will be available tomorrow for your listening pleasure.
Very well. No top grumps this week because you're finished, haven't you?
Finished.
Axed. God.
Yeah.
Now we're taking a break in December, so no more top grumps till January, where we're probably doing something different, but we haven't really talked about it yet.
Figure it out.
We haven't worked out the kinks.
You keep your secrets.
They're not secrets. They just really figure it out 10 minutes before.
Yeah.
You just haven't got a clue.
we are absolutely crap at keeping secrets.
What about you? I think.
Well, hang on, you got anime?
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say that I've
got like
I've
6
been
other
in a bit of
shows. Hang on.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Let's take a second for Chris to promote himself.
But if you join the Instagram page for Anime Club, it'll tell you what's going on there because I can't remember.
He's put the whole.
I've made a schedule.
He made a schedule for the whole of December.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that. It's a GIF as well.
Wow.
Not on Instagram.
So yes, but you will be back for Anime Club and Straw Chat this Friday.
Oh, I'm always doing something. Aye.
Yeah. And what's happening on Saturday, Jake?
Oh, well, true believers, we're going to dive right into the hottest new superhero team. They're better than the Justice League, and they'll be around 6 times as long. It's the Eternals. They're going to be really big, big part of the future MCU. They're going to show up in Doomsday and not die. Yeah.
Dear.
Adamantium.
The countdown continues.
Yes. So that'll be there on Saturday. We'll be back next Sunday, and we're just trying to work out, but it looks like we're going to be reviewing one movie this Sunday, then a movie that Sammy chose her favorite movie of the year for next Sunday. So this Sunday we're doing Sinners. So my favorite movie of 2025, which completely blew me away. I know we've thought about, planned it, cancelled it because we wanted to do it justice. But yeah,
so many times we were going to jump in and do this, and we haven't. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. There's some things that I feel differently about now than what I did then, and I do talk a little bit about it on Monsters, but happy to go through it again next week.
I'm looking forward to watching it again and like taking it a bit more in, because seeing it in the cinema was an experience. And then the week after, might as well tell you is now, we're going to be doing The Long Walk for Sammy's pick, which is...
He's going to buy those standing treadmills for the podcast.
I've got one.
Be careful to short out your microphone sometimes with the static.
Oh no, I can't be dealing with that. I'm still not over the dint in the top of my microphone. I'm still not over that. I can't let anything else go wrong with this.
What you could do is do this while you're on.
just say you can keep going and stay.
The audience will be tricked into thinking you are in fact walking. Yeah. Whoa, Chris, slow down.
Sorry.
An endurance task.
I think that's going to be an emotional one though, because it's probably as close as we can get to Stand By Me in my eyes. But yeah, we'll talk about it in a bit more depth in 2 weeks' time.
2 weeks' time.
But yes,
well, if you are on YouTube, please remember, like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss an episode. Thank you so much to the chat who has stuck around and been chatting away tonight. Appreciate you as always.
Yes, and again, thank you for everyone who's supported us. Thank you for everyone who shared. Thank you everyone who pops in. It is much appreciated. Getting new viewers, old viewers. Hopefully, we'll see some new faces either coming up soon or even in the new year as well. See what happens. True believers, as I steal a word from Jake there.
Sorry, I stole it from Stan.
I was going to go all Brody and say, talk about superhero penises, but no, we'll not do that today. So same bat time, same bat channel.
Oh, stay nerdy, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.